Happy day 60 of our 90-day influencer live video challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Today, we are back to working on our sideways presentation, presenting day by day so that we can create a lot of content to influence our perfect prospects and the way that we want to influence them. We want to influence them and sort them out and attract to us the perfect prospects for us to be working with. And in order to do that, there's a lot of things we can do. And one of the key ways to create content is to create a sideways presentation. This is phase 3 of the sideways presentation. Yesterday, phase 3 is all about the internal objections, the internal ROBEs, the reasons, the obstacles, the objections, the beliefs, the excuses that we use inside of us, things that are inside of us that we can actually control, but we don't feel like we can control based on our beliefs, all about them. So yesterday we brainstormed that list and we shared that list with our perfect prospect. Today, based on that list, we're going to pick the one thing that basically represents the story that they're probably telling themselves in their head about why they can't succeed at your solution, why it's possible for other people, but it's not possible for them. And I have a trick for doing this. What I do is I boil it down to, I pull out those objections and I'm like, okay, or those excuses, objections, whatever you want to call them, because I brainstorm that list and I say, okay, what is the most likely one? And of course, I want to make sure it matches the solution that I'm offering, because we can offer solutions to all different types of problems, but we're going to pick the problem that we're solving. And we want to make sure that all of the content we're creating is consistent with that particular topic or thing that we're talking about. So for example, I've been helping people in my throughout this exercise, helping people with chronic pain or chronic illness to make money. And so they can have income coming in so they can do what it is that they want to do, create the life that they want to create and have what, you know, a good semblance of life. Because some days we have really bad migraines and we don't think that we deserve internal belief that because of that we deserve to have money coming in or cash or resources coming in because we're in pain or whatever reason. And my trick for that is say whatever the belief is about internally why you can't do it or can't have it or won't work for you, and add the word because at the end. So a lot of internal beliefs boil down to, believe it or not, still, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve, I'm not worthy. This won't work for me because I'm such a unique, special snowflake, different circumstance. And we all feel that way because we are uniquely experiencing this life as only we can. And that means even though we're all connected, we all feel separate. We all feel like we're the only one going through anything. But the truth is, anything you're possibly ever going through, there's probably millions of people experiencing the exact same thing as you are. Sorry about that. The exact same thing as you are during that particular process. Sorry about, I hate when my phone rings. It totally discombobulates me. I forgot to turn the ringer off today. I apologize profusely for that. And it will probably ring again in an instant unless the person who's a family member figures out, oh, she must be making a video. I shouldn't call her right now. So this is your assignment today, to create your video around the old story. And we call it the old story because it's probably the story or what you were telling yourself in your mind, or one of your perfect, clients' minds, what they were telling themselves because they've told you their story before they took advantage of your solution, before they solved their problem using your solution. So think back. This is the best way to come up with this story, is think back to how you felt before you found the solution, before you took the steps, before you figured out what it was that you needed to do to get out of that situation. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Why didn't you believe that this would work for you? I was in a stage in my life where I didn't believe anything would work for me. And so that's what I'll share in my video today is I didn't think that I was worthy. I was in pain and agony, and I didn't think I deserved to be making an income. I, back then, thought that the only way to make an income was to have a job for the most part. You had to, go to school, finish college, get a job, and work for someone else. And that was how you would get money. That was my belief. And so I think that's also either a very common belief for my target audience right now, that or that the government or someone will take care of you. And so you have to either be able to work and get a job for someone else, or some agency or somebody outside of you has to take care of you. Neither one of those beliefs work and fit very well for most of our situations. But that is my assignment for today. Yours, what's the old story? What is the old story that you were telling yourself or your perfect prospect was telling him or herself before they found you, before they found your solution. Go out, make it an awesome day. Of course, with you tomorrow. Promise I'll turn off my ringer tomorrow. Take care. Bye.